right, everybody, we are doing today an updated Mythics tier list for ESO PvP. I don't want to do the PvE side of it because I don't really know anything about the PvE side of the game, so I don't really want to get into that too much. So this is going to be, in my opinion, where a lot of the mythics lie with the PvP scene, their viability, where I would choose some over others, stuff like that. So this is all my opinion, guys. So if you don't agree with me, that is perfectly fine. I'm just saying. But that being said, we might have different opinions on certain things. Also, on my other monitor here, I've got some picture. I've got like the explanations of some of these because I know a lot of them, but I don't know all of them right off the top of my head. So I just want to put that out there. So let's get started. So first things first, that is the Velothi's amulet, correct? I believe that's Velothi's amulet. Yeah, that's Velothi's amulet. It's good. It's really good in PvE, but it's a PvE thing. So we're just putting it right into the PvE category. I'm not going to put it as like F tier because it's just, it's a PvE thing. Adds offensive defense, increasing your damage done to monsters by 15%. It's a PvE thing. So we're just putting it in that category for now. So we're not worried about that. This is Torque of the Last Aelid King. A lot of people like it. I personally don't like it. I don't like the playstyle that it promotes. So personally, I'm not a big fan of it. But that being said, I cannot deny how unbelievably strong it is. So for me, I wouldn't put it at the S tier because I don't think it's like the kind of thing where everybody needs to run it at all times. But I think it's a very healthy alternative, especially for a lot of players who don't really want to put the time into builds. And it's very, very strong. So Torque of the Last Aelid King definitely goes in the A tier. I wouldn't put it at S tier. I don't think it's the kind of thing where you just need to put on every single build known to man. So that's really my opinion on that. Thracians is the next one. So Thracians is very good, very slept on. I think that it's very solid. So killing an enemy grants you a stack of Slode's Call for up to 1 hour, up to a maximum of 50 stacks. Each stack is going to increase your weapon spell damage by 23. So it does reduce your max health and reduces the effectiveness of damage shield and all that stuff. So if you go invisible or die or crouch, it goes away. So that's the bad part about it. So if you're not doing any of that stuff, it's really good. I think that this is something that's really good, but it takes a lot of effort. I personally would put it in the B tier category. I think it's a lot of effort, but it's very good when it does work. But I don't think that it's worth it at this point in time. For open world Cyrodiil, 100%. For Battlegrounds, God no, God no. If this was Battlegrounds, PvE tier, not worth it. But for open world Cyrodiil, or even maybe even Imperial City, yes, I think it is worth it. But it's a lot of effort. I'm going to be saying that right now. Torque of Tonal Consistency, it's a lot of recovery, but I just don't think it's necessary. I think it was good a little bit ago, but recovery is just, it's just gotten so easy in the game. Personally, I'm putting Torque at D tier. I don't really think it belongs there. I think that there's just so many better options. Honestly, I would just use my Mundus Stone just to get better recovery personally. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. Shadow Queen's Cowl. What is even this? While crouched, you can see the witness. You can see witnesses and guards through walls. Successfully pickpocket. I'm not even reading the rest of it. That's some roleplay PvE stuff. I'm not even getting into that. Nah. Satan the Seducer. Ooh, guys, Satan the Seducer is really good. Satan the Seducer is really good. This is one of those things where I'm torn because part of me wants to put it in the S tier category, right? But that being said, you guys know I'm going to put Monomyth in the S tier. So is this on the same level as Monomyth? I would say no, because having Major Force at all times is good. But that being said, I think this is very strong. Major Berserk, Major Force, Major Evasion, Major Courage. It's very good. It's very good. You know what? I'm putting it S tier. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's one of the best mythics in the game right now. I love it. I put it in the S tier. I've been a fan of Satan the Seducer since it came out. I just have been running Monomyth because that's everything to me right now. I think that's just so much better than everything else in the game. But we'll get to that when we cross that bridge. Cereband's Ward, while actively bracing, you can create a 12-meter zone of protection, but you can no longer move. Group members within the zone increase it. That's PvE, right? That's PvE. Yeah, that's a PvE category thing. That's a PvE category. We're not even going anywhere. Stormweaver's Cavort. What is this? Adds 300 magic recovery. Sprint roller. Oh, this is the one that turns your your stam into magic, basically. D tier. I wish I could do F tier. It's not even a PvE thing. That I just want to put it down below. I want to put it like down, like below the screen. I don't know. I don't like it. It's not good. No. What's this next one? What is this? What are you? Yo, freak, what are you? It's a Spalder of Ruin. Actively crouching activates and deactivates a 12-meter aura of pride. Up to 6 group members in the aura gain 260 weapon and spell damage. Reduce your health, magic, and stamina recovery by 70 for each target benefiting from your. You're getting 260 weapon and spell damage, brother. That's nothing. That's not even PvE. That's poopy. It's poopy. Snow Treaders. While in combat, you're immune to snares and mobilizations that you cleanse, but you cannot sprint. I think that's pretty good. I don't think it's best. I think that for certain situations, I think for ball groups, it's very good. I think ball groups use this, right? Yeah, we're gonna put that in A tier. We're gonna put that in A tier. Honestly, it's so good. It's so strong. No snares, no mobilizations to you. That is good, guys. That is good. People. B tier maybe? No. Shapeshifter Chain reduces the cost in transformation ultimate and werewolf activity. Guys, on my ultimate tier list, I put werewolf as the only thing in F tier because I don't like werewolf. So what I'm doing is I'm making a new list. Oh no. Oh no, I messed it up. No, I messed it up. Okay, what I meant to do, sorry. I'm messing this up in the middle of my thing. Oh my god, I can't do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is terrible. Oh my goodness. All right, add a row below. All right. So what we're doing is we're adding a row. We're doing it this category. You know, actually we need to read it. Oh my I hate this. I hate this website. I hate this website. So what we're doing is we're doing a tier list called Werewolf Scum, and we're putting that in there because that's where it belongs. We don't take kindly to that. Nothing else to be said about that. Have fun. Sea Serpent's Coil. I don't like it. I don't like it. You get snared to oblivion. You get Major Berserk and Major Courage, which are the lesser of the majors. But you become like super snared. C tier. C tier. It's just it's good, but becoming slow is literally a death sentence in Cyrodiil. You'll be caught and just eliminated in 2 seconds. There's such high damage right now that speed is king, in my opinion. And if you're slow, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. The next one is Workin' Steam Guards. While actively bracing, you gain Steam Guarding for 0.5 seconds, reducing your damage taken by 90%. This effect actively activates upon one start. What is this? It can only occur once every 10 seconds? Huh. This is that's not good. We don't like that. We don't like that. Ring of the Wild Hunt. You just don't need to be like, you don't need to dedicate a whole mythic to being fast, a D tier. You could just get major minor speed. But you don't need that. Who needs that? Pale Order, though. Pale Order is very good. If you're going solo open world, like solo Cyrodiil or solo Imperial City, Pale Order is really good. It's very, if you've got dots on, if you got dots to put on the enemies, it's really good. I put it A tier, B tier. I put it at B tier. I would put other mythics above that. I think it's above other. I think that there are other mythics that are certainly better than that, but I think it's very good. I think it's very, very, very good. I wouldn't. If you guys were like, yeah, A tier, I wouldn't argue with you. I think that would be a good way to go. You know, Rakat's Void Mantle reduces the damage of your light attacks by 50%. Dealing damage with a light attack restores 431 magic and stamina, depending on your equipped weapon type. Gaining additional resource when damaging an off-balance enemy, and less damage resource while blocking an enemy, increases the damage of your heavy attacks by 50%. Heavy attacks no longer restore resources. I feel like for like those heavy attack builds, it's very good. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I wouldn't run it Is this a shoulder? Hi, buddy. Is this a shoulder? Is that what this is? That ruins so many things. I think when mythics are shoulders and helmets, it ruins. You got to be really good to be that because you're messing with the monster set part of the game. So you have to be really good. Personally, I wouldn't run this because it's a heavy attack build and like what's the point of that? So for me, it's C tier. Yes, I acknowledge that the heavy attack build is very strong, all that stuff, but that's more of a PvE kind of thing. But that's more of a D tier, D tier, D tier, D tier, D tier, A tier, C tier, C tier, S tier, A C tier, D tier. And we're just gonna move on. D tier. That's good from that. That's good enough for me. Pearls of El Nofofi. When you attempt to use resource, guess a healing ability while in combat, you and your dominant resource is under 50%, gain major heroism for 1.5 seconds, grant you 3 ultimate. Okay. No. No, hey buddy. No. I don't think that's good. My cat wants to say hi, so he's joining us for the recording part of this. Everybody say hi to Dario. No, I feel like if you're a healer, there are better mythics to use. No, I don't think so. Am I wrong? I could be wrong, but I just why are you below 50% magic basically? That's weird. Don't do that. Oakensole B tier. B tier. When it first came out, S tier. But I think it's gotten nerfed to the point where it's viable. I wouldn't put it as my first option. I wouldn't put it as my second option. But it's one of those things where I'm like, oh yeah, I could do something with that. I think Oakensole is viable with that, right? Monomyth, S tier, S tier. You stay in S tier. You go into the triple S tier. You go like one above. That's Monomyth. I love you. You're perfect. Monomyth does no wrong. That's my favorite child right there. Like Monomyth is just it's the best one. Like that's the best mythic. Like bar none. It's just best. Can't convince me otherwise. Mora's Whispers. It's one of those mythics where it's a shoulder piece, but you gain a bunch of crit chance and also increased inspiration to alliance rank and everything as well. So it's like, but you have to get all of like the books from Shaldor's library. I used to run it. I don't think you need it anymore. I think that crit chance is so easy now with subclassing, and it also takes up a shoulder place. So I personally wouldn't run it. I don't think you need to run it because if you use if you use that, you can't do a monster set, and then you also just get crit chance, which like just do one piece slime crow, and you're like halfway there already if you really want that. So I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. Markin, you gain basically 200 weapon and spell damage, and then also like 2200, 2300 armor. I don't know whether to put it at A or S tier right now. I don't think it's, you know what? It's not on the same category as Monomyth. It is not on the same category as Monomyth, but it is a good alternative. I think Markin's very good right now. I think with how much damage there is in the game, I think that the resistances are very nice, but I cannot in good conscience put it on the same category as Monomyth. I just cannot. I'm sorry. It's very good. It's not Monomyth though. Malakath. I think Malakath has its place in the game. I tried a build with it recently and I did like Malakath, but what I did was I tried that same build with Monomyth and I liked it better. I think it's got its place in the game, but I don't think it's that high of a, I don't think it's that great. You know what? C tier. I wouldn't even put it in the B tier. I think that Oakensole and Pale Order are much higher than Malakath personally. I don't think it's really worth it. So no. Mad God's Dancing Shoes. I don't even know what this is. While in combat, roll dodging creates a random effect. This effect can occur once every 3 seconds, and the effects are create a cheese wheel under an enemy that deals 1200 magic damage to enemies. No, it's yeah, you're just putting like stuff on the ground. It's not even PvE. It's silly. It's not that good. It's not that good. No, putting stuff on the ground isn't good. This is a harpoons, right? That's the harpoon kit. Yeah. PS PvE. It's a good thing for PvE, but it's not PvP. Left-handers, right? Left-handers. Left-handers ain't bad. Would I use this over any other mythic in the game? Usually not, no. But I think it is better than this tier. I think that it does have its place. I think it's better than D tier. I don't think it's as good as things like Oakensoul, Markin. Dude, I'm kind of second guessing Thracians being in B tier. I kind of want to put it in C tier, but I can't. I've already done it. Sithis, again, it's good. It's good, but you're sacrificing your entire monster set for it. So is it really worth it? And you can't block. C tier. Again, same thing as left-handers. Better than this category, doesn't touch this category. I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. Fun Larks. What is this? If you continuously sprint for 1 second, you gain the ability to pass your enemies. Oh, yeah, bad. This is like F tier. That's bad. No, don't run this over anything in the game. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Esoteric Environmental Greaves. While you're above 50% stamina, reduce your damage taken by 50% and lose basically 1,000 stamina whenever you take direct damage up to once every 0.3 seconds. Brothers, that is going to drain your resources so fast. You don't want that. Yes, you reduce a lot of damage taken, but that doesn't. No. Who cares? Who cares? That ain't good. I don't know. I wouldn't really. Sorry, I'm recording this at like 11 o'clock at night. Sorry, guys, I'm tired. Dovra Sabatones, while sprinting, gain a stack of draconic scales every 0.5 to grant you armor. No, dude, this isn't even good either. Bro, that D tier is getting really mighty fine. So no, we don't even do that. The Dovra Sabaton, we're not even getting that time of day. Death Dealers. I think it's very good. Is it Monomyth though? It's not Monomyth. It's very good, Death Dealers. I think it's one of the best mythics in the game, and it has had an amazing streak of being one of the best mythics in the game for years upon years upon years. But it's not Monomyth currently. That's basically everything I got to say about that. If it ain't Monomyth, then I don't care about it. That's kind of the way I look at it. And Saint the Seducer. Saint the Seducer shares some of the same buffs. Crypt Cannon, very good. Very good. If you're on a healer build, if you're on a small scale build, and you're dedicating this to your team, and as a healer, it's very good. Very good. It has its moments. I think it's still very good. I think A tier. I think if you're on a healer build, and if you're in like a 2vx situation, you're helping your teammates out. You're in a 3vx situation, you're helping your teammates out. This is very, very good. People sleep on this. Belharz's ban increases the damage of your light attacks by 900. This is one of those things that I've tried, and I've tried to use this, but I don't see the point in this, right? Because I don't know, man. It's just not good. It's just not like, it's not great, right? It could be so much better, but it's just not. I'm gonna put it in the C tier category because it's not as bad as these things, but it's not that great either. That's what my C tier category is. But yeah. And then Bloodlord's Embrace, dealing damage with a bash attack and places a persistent uncleansable blood curse on enemy. You only have one person. No, bad booty. No, we don't care about that. Booty. And that's my tier list. I think it's good. I stand by this wholeheartedly. Honestly, the only thing I would change is I like seeing the Seducer, but honestly, I would maybe put that in S tier because like I think Monomyth just stands above the rest. I'm a big fan of it. I like it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kind of like it. But yeah, that's it. Guys, what do you think? Would you change anything? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Whatever you do, let me know in the comments below. We are more than willing to have a cordial conversation. So if you want to, let me know. And I'll see you guys on the next video, all right? Later.